Good morning, Dave here with Organic Gardening in North Carolina. It is November the 30th and it's time for the November garden tour. So let me turn the camera around, I'll show you what's going on. It's going to be a quick tour because there's not much happening, and I think I got 10 minutes left on the memory for my camera, so it's going to be quick. Alright, here's the top end of the garden. Got some radishes planted here that I've been feeding the greens to the bunnies, because the radish bottoms are huge and they would not make very good things to eat probably. That actually looks like a turnip. So, and I eat the tops of these too. That's the nice thing about a radish, is you can chop the bottom and eat that, and chop the top leaves, and one radish makes a nice salad. Also some watercress here. Here's some Brussels sprouts. See if I can see any Brussels sprouts on these guys. Yeah, you can see some Brussels sprouts on these. You can eat their leaves too. But see the Brussels sprouts down here? Let me see if I can get the focus. It doesn't really want to focus very well, but there's little balls starting to grow on there. Okay. Also got some broccoli plants that have not put out any heads yet. Sometimes they might take till springtime to put some heads out. Over here I've got turnips and radishes that I can feed the tops to the bunnies. Right there is a Swiss chard that I put some mulch over. Some more radishes here. A lot of radishes around the bottom here. There's also some kale. This is kale. This is called Premier Kale. It's got that nice smooth leaf. And I showed you in my fig videos the figs that got left on the tree when it got too cold for them to ripen. Camera's not wanting to focus very well today, but you can see that sap coming out. It's like sticky sap, means it wasn't ripe. All right. This is what's left of my lemongrass. I did chop off a piece of it to put in the house so that hopefully it can overwinter and I can put it in the ground and it'll be good to go in the spring. My goji berries still have some fruit. That wasn't very tasty. I think they're probably about to go rotten. There's a peach tree that still has some leaves on. A little patch of comfrey there. Let me show you my ginger, which I need to harvest. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. There's some ginger, the nodules or rhizomes. And also I need to harvest my turmeric. I always said turmeric just from pronouncing it, but it seems like people are saying turmeric. I put some leaves from the grass. Last time I mowed the lawn, I put some leaves down here. Here's some okra pods that I can pull those open and get seeds from them. There's some arugula, onions, sugar peas, some carrots. I've been eating these carrots once in a while. There's a red kale. I planted a whole bunch of spinach around too, but none of it's come up yet. I don't know if it's going to have time to come up still this fall or not. Here's some cilantro. Cilantro likes the cold weather. Sometimes it'll make it the whole way through the winter here, because I'm not that cold a zone 7B. There's, I believe that is some Swiss chard, rainbow Swiss chard, because you can see the colors there. You got red and orange and yellow. There's another fig tree. I'll show you how many figs this had on it. Had tons of figs on this one that got left. I didn't get to eat any off of this tree. Hopefully it'll produce sooner, earlier next year. Maybe I'll pinch it back a lot sooner to make it produce. Here's my peppers I chopped and dropped. Probably gonna put some wood chips on top of those that'll help it decompose into the soil and be ready to go by next spring. Some more radishes. Also got some garlic planted up here. And some more kale that I planted from seeds that I harvested from my kale previous years. Did plant some seeds in here. We've got some more Swiss chard. See if I can focus on that. Here's some kale that I bought from a store, from a garden center. The catnip is doing well. I like to eat catnip too. Here's my persimmon tree. Ooh, those persimmons are starting to get soft. I think it's about time to do a persimmon video. Maybe I'll take a preview here, because this one looks like it's really soft. This is a domestic non-astringent variety. It didn't want to come off there very well. Let's see what it tastes like. It tastes like a wild persimmon, but definitely didn't pucker my mouth, even if it's not totally ripe. So that's what the non-astringent means. Won't pucker your mouth like a lemon. And where are the seeds? Usually in a wild persimmon, there's seeds all through it. It's hard to eat it because of the seeds. I'm not feeling a seed yet. The skin is a little tough. But there were no seeds. That's a surprise to me. So I guess that's a preview of picking the rest of the persimmons. I guess that's about all there is to show here. Here's an apple tree that I planted this year. It's about 6 feet tall. That one is, I believe that's a Gala. Oh no, it's not, it's Caitlin. Oh, it's a Stark Grand Gala Apple Dwarf, Caitlin. That's why it's a good idea to leave the tags on. And that persimmon tree also I planted from Stark this year. Let's see what that tag says. It says, Fuyo Asian Persimmon, grafted, select, easy. So I'm really impressed that it put out those persimmons. So it's got 4 persimmons this year. And they were good. All right, so that's